200 iconic characters, from Mickey Mouse to Darth Vader, Disney is handing them over to OpenAI. On December 11, 2025, Disney announced a $1 billion partnership with OpenAI. They are handing over the keys to 200 of its most iconic characters to the users of Sora. Now, Sora is OpenAI's generative AI video platform, which produces cinematic, high-definition short films from text prompts. Now, when I first read that announcement, I didn't react with excitement or outrage. I reacted with disbelief. For decades, Disney has represented the most aggressive form of copyright protection in modern media history. They have litigated over silhouettes, over minor uses, over even faint similarities. Their legal posture has shaped copyright law globally. They build an empire around exclusivity. So today, we look past the press release to ask, why did the world's most litigious company just dump its crown jewels into a generative AI model? As a media researcher, I always look at the timing of this announcement. You'll be surprised that on the same day Disney announced a $1 billion partnership with OpenAI, they actually issued a sweeping cease and desist letter to Google. They alleged that Google's Gemini AI, its AI model, was committing massive-scale copyright infringement. The message was clear: pay us and we will license you to steal. Disney has moved from using lawsuits to protect itself by using licensing to expand its control. They realized that they couldn't stop the AI slop or the shadow libraries on the dark web. So they decided to own the infrastructure instead. So if you're going to remix Simba or Iron Man, Disney wants to make sure that you're doing it on their platform and they can profit from it. Now that is a move from litigation as a defense to licensing as a leverage. Sora users will be able to generate short-form, high-definition videos, roughly around 20 to 25 seconds, featuring over 200 Disney characters. The platform has been upgraded to produce smoother motion, better physics, and far more stable output than earlier AI video systems. Now, this isn't a free-for-all system. The agreement comes with certain guardrails. It is designed to protect the Disney brand and their stars. For example, the users of Sora can generate Iron Man in his suit, but the system will block any replication of Robert Downey Jr.'s facial features. The likeness of the voice is excluded. There are strict bans on adult themes and politics. Long-form storytelling that competes with theatrical release is restricted. This is a controlled environment with carefully engineered boundaries. And here's the kicker: Disney is dangling a carrot. Whatever the AI creators generate that actually looks good, it will be hosted on Disney+. Now, I think this is genius and terrifying at the same level. And it is the best way you can crowdsource content for free. If you have made it this far into this video, it means that these conversations matter to you. So I'm going to ask you directly, subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share it. It helps more people see this kind of discussion, and it helps me keep doing this work week after week. Now back to the video. The crowdsourcing for free lands us in an ownership paradox. So who actually owns the output? If you have spent hours prompting the perfect Star Wars shot, you might feel like the creator, right? But under this agreement, you own nothing. The artists who originally designed these characters certainly aren't getting paid. So you provide the prompt, the labor of experimentation, the creative refinement, but Disney retains the IP, the platform, and the monetization structure. So if that arrangement feels asymmetrical, it's because it is designed to be. This is what some critics describe as a controlled extraction. Participation is encouraged, but ownership remains centralized. We are witnessing the displacement of human labor at a scale that was unthinkable just a few years ago. For the animation industry, this is an existential threat. Now, why would you hire a team of 50 animators when you can have 1 million fans generating content for free in the hope of being featured on a streaming service? The industry loves this word, democratization. They call it fan empowerment. But I frankly find this word to be increasingly abused. I don't think this is democratization. It is centralization. It is a transition from an IP-based industry to an AI-based monopoly. We are being offered the freedom to remix their ideas, but only within their walled garden, using their tools for their profit. The result? When more than 200 well-known characters become easy to generate, we are going to see a lot more recycled content. We are already seeing what people call as AI slop, endless short videos made for attention, not storytelling. In a world where anyone can generate a frozen shot in seconds, the meaning of authorship changes. A studio release is no longer the only place you see these characters. It becomes just one version among many. I'm less interested in whether this deal is good or bad in the short run. I'm more interested in what it reveals about the direction of this industry. If the future of major studios involves integrating their most iconic characters into AI generation systems, then the relationship between the creator, corporation, and the audience is changing. Fans have moved beyond being passive viewers, but they are not independent creators as well. They're contributing inside corporate structures that sets the rules. And when that architecture is powered by generative AI, the boundary between human creation and the synthetic reproduction becomes harder to perceive. We are leaving the era of human-centered creativity and entering the era of synthetic IP exploitation. Disney has decided that their characters aren't art anymore. They are content to be scaled, remixed, and optimized by algorithm. As Hollywood prepares for its next big contract negotiations, we have to ask, in the world of infinite iterations, what is the value of a single original human idea? I'm Sabir Haq. See you in the next episode. Now, if you found this breakdown of the Disney OpenAI deal useful, you need to see my earlier investigation into Tilly Norwood and the rise of synthetic actors. It is the other side of the same coin, and it is arguably even more unsettling. Click right here to keep the conversation going. Let's see if you can actually fix the focus together.